This weekend, the Octagon heads down under to Auckland, New Zealand for event number 510 and the 5th of 2020. And it's an absolute barn burner in the main event between two top lightweights, the number 6 Paul Felder and the number 7 Dan Hooker. These two fighters have 7 post-fight bonuses between them, so we are odds on for an absolute stormer. And like always, there are some interesting numbers. Firstly, it's the debut main event for both fighters, with Hooker getting the home game in his native New Zealand. However, who will have the advantage? Is it more pressure for Hooker, or will he thrive? Well, looking back at it, he has a 6-1 record in Auckland over his career, 2-0 in the Octagon in Auckland as well. So he seems to favour that home spotlight. On the other side, Felder is 4-1 on the road, but with his analyst duties, he's very used to the pressures of media attention and managing that international travel. Let's magnify some Hooker stats then. He has the 4th shortest average fight time among active lightweights. And like all these numbers, bear in mind the company these guys keep at 155. It's a murderer's row. Hooker has 8 finishes in his 9 UFC victories. Of those victories, he has won by punches, knees, kicks, elbows, and a submission. The Kiwi certainly knows how to mix his martial arts. His striking is of real note though, and he throws the 4th highest rate in lightweight history. Again, lightweight is and has been the deepest division, so that is a really poignant stat. If you try to drag Hooker to the canvas, good luck. He has stuffed 11 out of 12 attempts in the Octagon, but let's be real. Can we see Felder trying to go all Ben Askren on us? I don't think so. On to the Irish Dragon then, and he's posted some great form with 9 wins since 2014. The most is 11 wins, but it's the unique facts that I love about Felder. He is only one of 6 fighters to ever win by spinning back fist. And he did it back in 2015 against Danny Castillo, if you remember. Then we look at his knockouts, and you see that he has the most elbow KOs in UFC history. So Felder can lay you out at long, mid, and short range. I have to mention that Hooker and Felder have common opponents in James Vick, Ross Pearson, and of course Edson Barboza. I'm not going to read too much into the comparisons here though. The obvious one of most interest is Barboza. That was Felder's last fight, a rematch which he won by split decision. Hooker fought Barboza just a year ago and lost in that crazy show of heart and durability. There was more significant action in the Hooker-Barboza fight, but then Felder and Barboza fought under about 1,000,000 degrees in Abu Dhabi. So that's just about it. That wraps the facts for this one. One thing I am sure of, this is guaranteed beautiful violence. These guys certainly know how to put on a show. Let's get it. Felder Hooker, those are your facts. Enjoy the fights.